In South Africa, President Cyril Ramaphosa says his country has gained significantly from its membership of BRICS, the five-nation group of major emerging economies, namely Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, accounts for more than 40% of the world's population and over a quarter of the global economy. At a summit in South Africa last month, the bloc agreed to the accession of 6 more countries. CGTN's Yolisa Njamela has more from Johannesburg.
Your time.
President Cyril Ramaphosa has asserted that despite being the smallest economy in the BRICS bloc, South Africa has derived great economic benefit from its BRICS membership.
South Africa uses its BRICS membership to improve investment, to improve trade, tourism, as well as capacity building. And it also flows into skills, acquisitions and technological capabilities that we see this relationship yielding for our country. Strengthening economic as well as financial ties between BRICS member countries is one of the key pillars of this cooperation that we have forged with all these countries.
Bilateral trade between the BRICS bloc of countries has grown, particularly with China and India, with commodity exports and manufactured goods imports featuring strongly.
In 2020, the countries adopted the strategy for BRICS economic partnership to increase access to each other's markets, to promote mutual trade, investment, and to create a business-friendly environment for investors in all BRICS countries. South Africa's overall trade with its BRICS partners has increased by an average of 10% every year over the period 2017 to 2021.
According to Ramaphosa, South Africa expects that its trade links and investments participation with all the additional countries will increase. The president also told Parliament that the cooperation with other BRICS countries, particularly in the innovation research, will help accelerate South Africa's industrialization. It will also help meet the country's 4th industrial revolution aspirations. Experts say all 5 of the countries, which make up about 40% of the world's population and over a quarter of the global GDP, want more opportunities for trade and investment.
The BRICS countries are indeed a very big source of foreign direct investment in South Africa in key areas, as the president rightly put it. First of all, South Africa has signed on to the Belt and Road Initiative from China. So in terms of infrastructure investment, it will create a lot of jobs. Secondly, there is a growing number, and now after the reopening of China after COVID, we will see another burgeoning number of tourists coming to South Africa from China.
The BRICS bloc invited Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates to join the group with effect from the 1st of January 2024.
Now we have Saudi Arabia, we have Iran, we have the United Arab Emirates as well. These are countries that are mostly in need with the mineral resources that South Africa can produce, even in terms of its citrus fruits and tourism as well.
South Africa joined the alliance in 2010, adding an S to the acronym, 1 year after the creation of the bloc. To date, the country has received, through the new development bank, funding for at least a dozen projects worth over 100 billion rand, or approximately $5.2 billion US. Yolisa Njamela for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.